This will be an in-depth video on the eighth note patterns in Musette, Suzuki Book 2, page 11. We have many groups of 4/8 notes throughout this piece, but with different bowing patterns. There are some groups of 8th notes that are slurred 2 by 2. There are some that are slurred 2 slur, 2 separate. And then there are a few that are 4 slurred together. So it gives a lot of interest to the piece to have these different bowing patterns, but they can be a little bit tricky. We are in the key of D. There are 2 sharps, F sharp, C sharp. So let's practice the D scale. We'll just do a simple 1 octave starting on open D. I used open A on the ascending scale, and I used 4th finger on the descending scale. All right, well, let's take a look. In measure 1, 2, 3, and we're not counting the pickups, but full measures. Measure 3, we have on beats 3 and 4, 4/8 notes that are slurred 2 by 2. Let's practice that on the scale first. We'll slur 2 notes together. Now let's go to your music. Again, measure 3, beat 3 and 4. The notes are this, and it's a down bow, by the way, down bow. I added the landing note, the half note, F sharp. Your goal should be to play, we're doing target practice here, pulling out just little sections to target, and your goal should be to play the sections 3 times in a row without error. So that was once, twice, now 3rd time. In the next line, measure 6, on beats 3 and 4, we have, again, 2 slurred, 2 slurred, and the F sharp is an up bow, like this. Notice I used 4th finger for the note E as it's marked. That was 1 time. 2nd time, now 3rd. Now let's go down to measure 9, beats 3 and 4. This is an up bow on the note B. Play that 3 times in a row without error. Let's move ahead to the next measure, measure 10, beats 3 and 4. Let's see, up, down, up, down, up, down. It's a down bow on the open E. The landing note was a 4 on the A string, and I almost missed it. Let's try it again. And 3rd time. That was better. And I think that's it for the groups of 8th notes that are slurred 2 by 2. Let's move into the groups of 4/8 notes that are 2 slurred, 2 separate. And that first appears in measure 7, where the piano is, and a down bow mark is over the note B. And there are 2 groups of 4 with this pattern. Oh, wait, let's do it on the scale first. 2 slurred, 2 separate. And practice that a few times until you're comfortable with it. So let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 7. Measure 6. Getting the measure numbers mixed up here. Measure 6. Beat 3 on the piano. I added 1 beat. 2nd time. let's go on to measure 8, 9, 10, 11, 8, 9, 10, measure 11. Beat 1 and 2, we have this. Let's see, down, up, down. It's a down bow. Like this. That's beats 1 and 2 of measure 11. And I think that's it for all of the slur 2 and separate 2. And then the remaining pattern is 4 eighth notes all slurred together. So 4 in the same bow. Let's try that on the scale. So the first appearance of that is in measure 11, beats 3 and 4. We start on the 4th finger, the note E. Again. 3rd time. Let's pair it with the beats 1 and 2 of that measure. Up, down, just a down bow. And that was measure 12. So see if you can play that 3 times in a row without mistakes. And then we have at the end of the piece 3 groups of 4 eighths notes each, slurred 4 notes together. Where the piano is marked, that's an up bow. Okay, so the bow is playing 1 note on the E string and then 3 notes on the A string, 1 on the E, 3 on the A, 1 on the E, and 3 on the A. So essentially the bow is doing this. One, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and E, A, E, A, E, A, A. So practice without the left hand. Now we notice when we put the left hand back that the first group starts with an F sharp, the second group starts with an A, and the third group is back to the F sharp. The other notes on the A string are all the same, C sharp, D, A. So it all put together, it's like this. So go back through this video and just pause it wherever you need to practice it exactly as I've outlined a method for target practicing this piece. The groups of 4 eighth notes and the 3 different bowing patterns, slur 2, slur 2, slur 2, separate 2, and 4 slurred together. It's those different bowing patterns that's part of what gives this piece its charm, so we want to get them right.